Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our review of the LG V10, LG's next and newest premium smartphone that puts camera as its focus. But that's not all with this device. This device packs a lot in there in terms of features, and there are a lot of things that I think you will find really attractive. Now it sports two displays. The main display is a 5.7-inch QHD display, which is very vibrant. The build quality of this device overall is sexy, rugged. Yes, it's got military spec rating there, but also really, really nice. Now you can see the back cover there, which has this grip feel to it, allows you to easily hold the device. At the bottom, you can see the speakers, micro USB ports, as well as the headphone jack that's got a built-in 32-bit DAC. Yes, which is nice. I love the fact that they actually focus on audio there. So removable back cover houses a 2900 milliamp battery that's replaceable. Your micro SD expansion goes up to 200 gigabytes, and they actually have a promotion now where you can actually get a 200 gigabyte SD card. It's got built-in 64 gigabytes of storage, Snapdragon 808 processor for handling, 4 gigs of RAM, and of course the camera itself is a 16 megapixel shooter, laser focus, color sensor, the same camera you found in the LG G4. The V10 camera packs a little bit more in terms of camera software specs, which we'll get to later on in this video. But the device is nice. It really is nice. Now that's the second screen there at the very top. It somewhat blends seamlessly, but what that does is a glorified ticker in my mind. It's a screen that allows you to dock applications up there, and honestly it doesn't really do much. You can find additional usage in the camera app, but overall it's really a glorified ticker, and I think it's something that LG really shouldn't have added to this device because it really doesn't add much to it. You can switch from app to app, you can use it as a camera additional functionality, but again, doesn't do much. Now you've got a front-facing camera, two front-facing cameras, two 5 megapixel front-facing cameras that actually provide you wide-angle shots. But what I'm really going to do here is pass over the camera discussion to someone who I think can actually give you guys a better description of what the LG V10 camera does. So, Mr. Juan Bagnell, take it away.
Hey Gadget Groupies, Juan Bagnell here to talk about the camera on the back of the LG V10. Now LG's camera game has gotten really strong, and the V10 is another step up on providing excellent optics and some really cool tools for content creators. Now from a hardware perspective, what we're looking at here is virtually identical to this year's LG G4. We've got the same half-inch sensor, we've got the same 16 megapixel resolution, the same color sensor, and the phenomenal laser-assisted focusing module right here by the side of the camera. In terms of optics, these two are virtually identical, even down to the super aggressive image stabilization, which can create some jello-y shots with lots of hand movement. Where the V10 improves upon its predecessor is in including some phenomenal manual video controls. Shutter speed, white balance, ISO, all easily controllable while you're shooting up to UHD video at 30 frames per second. LG is absolutely targeting content creators with a number of really awesome controls. Things like being able to control the bitrate, the actual file size of your video. There's also a Cinema HD mode, which took me by surprise. It's a proper 2K widescreen view, 21:9. It's 2560 by 1080, and you can capture it up to 60 frames per second in that 2K mode. And those manual settings even extend to audio, with the ability to tune the microphones on the V10, either focusing more in front of the phone or more in back of the phone, and manual toggles for whether or not you want to record off of the microphones built in or off of the headset jack. So if you plug in a headset, you can manually control which audio feed you want the phone to record off of. LG's photography game on the G4 was formidable, but migrating all of those manual controls, those manual settings over to the V10 for video makes this one of the most feature-complete camera packages available on any mobile device today.
Thank you, Juan. Now, another aspect of this device is the fact that it's got a built-in fingerprint sensor in the power button on the back, which is a nice placement considering the size of the device itself. Watching it here, you can see it's really fast, it's really responsive, and that goes a long way. You still have the knock feature on this device, but I think a lot of people will appreciate the fact that the power button has a fingerprint sensor you can use for Android Pay and other functionalities altogether. So the LG V10, it's an interesting smartphone from LG and an interesting placement. They've done a lot of things to make this more attractive and refined. In all essence, hardware-wise, it is the LG G4, just refined. You've got a bigger display, QHD display, of course. You've got a more rugged build in terms of body, which is nice. It is larger, and even for my hands, it actually feels a little bit larger on there. You've got the fingerprint sensor, at the back button there, and you've got a camera that really has been improved in terms of software. I have to tell you, the software additives on the camera, just as Mr. Juan Bagnell said, is absolutely fantastic and really puts it above on the edge there with this device. A 2900 milliamp battery is nice, although for some reason my battery life was good, not fantastic, but still good. One of the things I would love to see LG do, of course, is adding wireless charging for a device like this, and I do like the micro SD expansion slot. IR Blaster on here is still pretty good. And I think they've done a good job in making the LG V10 pretty much one of the best phones of 2015. If you want to check out more on cameras, definitely check out Juan's video. I have links for you guys down below. He's got some really awesome stuff on the camera. I figured, might as well refer to him because he does a much better job than I do anyway. If you want to know more about the LG V10, I said G4, let us know. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.